This is 99X. We are the Morning X. It's Barnes. It's Leslie. Crash Clark on traffic. And what would it be like to put yourself in a room and be isolated for 1 full year? You're going to meet a guy who's in the middle of doing it right now. Next.
We have got your 99X Freeloader app. Yeah, it's all in one little app now. All the perks, the deals, all the free stuff you love. Plus, you can find out all the upcoming concerts for the year. Check it out now, the 99X Freeloader app. It's brought to you by John Foy & Associates, Personal Injury Law. Get the strong arm.
My name is Skip. I'm 49 years old, and I'm starting something today that scares me a little. On January 10th, I'm locking myself into this room for an entire year, 365 days. I won't leave, and I'm going to live stream 24/7. I'm doing this because I'm tired of being the version of myself that avoids hard things. I want to get control back. One goal is simple. By the end of the year, I want to do one perfect pull-up. The pull-up is the proof, but the real goal is rebuilding who I am from the ground up. This is day minus 70. I'm starting the preparation now. If you want to follow in the process, stick around.
That is Skip Boyce, and Skip is still hiding out in his room. Please welcome Skip, who is live streaming right now to the Morning X. Hey, Skip.
How you doing?
Doing good. And the question is, how are you doing? You're over a month in.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
How big is that room?
It's about... So the room is about 300 square feet, and then I have another, 150 in a bathroom.
It almost looks like a set. You have different things going on in part of the room. I see your pull-up bar in the background behind you. Have you attempted any pull-ups? I've watched your stream a little, but I haven't seen you attempt any.
I haven't attempted any, but I do reverse. So I do negative pull-ups to practice for pull-ups.
I heard the secret to the pull-up is act like you're breaking the bar and not trying to pull up, and that it's a drastic difference. I don't know. Pro tip.
Yeah, because then you engage your scapulas and your lats,
Skip, it's kind of like you're living in a New York City apartment. I do have a question for you, though, just to kick this whole thing off. Was there one thing, like one epiphany you had that said, I just have to turn my life around?
Yeah. And it was really actually mental, not as physical. Yeah. I had felt lost for a couple of years. And I was just in such a rut that I've never been in or experienced before. And I just knew that I needed to make a change mentally.
You're making a change, but to me, it seems like it's so drastic, a full year. Why didn't you want to start with, maybe say Lent for 40 days or, something smaller? Like, you're confined for a year.
So the isolation, even though it's worked out for me, wasn't the initial idea. So I have all these projects that I want to complete this year, along with physical, mental, and personal goals. And it was a lot. It's not like I just want to lose weight or I just want to get my mental better. I have a hard time retaining when I read. I wanted to learn how to fix that. It's just so many things that it was enough to where it's a lot of work and a lot of time.
And you have a family. You have 4 kids, is that right? 4?
I do. I have 4 kids. They are adults.
Okay.
They're on their own.
And you're married or divorced?
I'm married for 29 years.
Okay, and do you get conjugal visits in your isolation?
Good question, Bart.
No. Nobody's coming in as of right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know we were supposed to have you on last week, and you were sick. Did you keep the stream going while you were ill?
I did. Yep.
Yeah, and so people just chatting with you, like, that's got to be surreal. Amanda Cam did it back in the day. I don't know if you did your research on people who have done this before, but this girl named Amanda Cam, hers was a little more erotic driven, I believe. She came on
Yes, it was.
in our studio, actually, after she did all that. But is that something, like, do you get so used to it like you hear on reality shows? Because you're on, I flipped you on last night and was talking to you in the chat, and it's just like, whatever, hey, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that it hits me like it does. So a big reason that I can isolate is because I have what's called aphantasia. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. What is that?
It makes it to where I can't see images in my head.
Ooh.
And then I also don't have an internal monologue.
Wow.
And so because of those things, I don't sit there and pine. Like, I'm not sitting there thinking worst case scenario. I'm not picturing things in my head. What's the worst thing that can happen? I don't have all those things. I knew that I could isolate because I've isolated before. And so I knew it was something that I could do that's unique to other people.
I know you work and you're able to work from in there, but I don't know what you do. What do you do for a living?
Yeah, so I'm a general contractor. I have a couple little projects that I have some guys that do for me. So
okay.
How are you getting all these provisions and stuff? Does your wife give you a delivery when you need food or whatnot? So are you seeing somebody or no?
No, I built a room outside of the room that's called the airlock, where they can get inside of it and I can get inside of it. And so I get once a week groceries delivered to that room.
Interesting.
Have you weighed yourself? Because you've been in a little over a month. Have you weighed yourself? Or are you doing that routinely?
Yeah, I weigh myself daily. I'm a little over 25 pounds down.
Oh, in a month?
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, your coach needs a little shout out, because I wish I had a guy like that said, just eat this.
My coach is awesome. His name is Coach Jake, built by Iron. He's fantastic.
That's good stuff. Well, Skip Boyce, who's in captivity by his own accord for a year, and I'm hoping you make it the full year because of this thing you have where you don't have these active thoughts. Like, you make the perfect prisoner. What is your...
Yeah,
no, really?
It's easier for me.
What would be the ultimate, like, when you get out, do you already have a plan? I know you don't internalize things, so maybe the answer is no?
No, I do. I have a plan. I want to show how this has benefited me next year. So I want everybody to see. I'm going to show everybody in the world what I've done in this year, how it improved my life next year.
That's awesome. Well, I've seen you everywhere. People Magazine, across the board, and all of them. Where can people pop in and watch you on your stream?
At the Isolation Year.
Just at the Isolation Year on YouTube?
Yep, on YouTube. Or you can go to theisolationyear.com and it'll take you right to all of our places.
Right, go by and see Skip. He ain't going anywhere. Skip Boyce,
I'm not.
In isolation. When's your out date? January of next year?
January 10th. Yep.
All right.
Best of luck.
January 10th next
Skip
year.
Boyce, this is the Morning X, and this is 99X.
Mic Drop, hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ridland.
What does it mean to be an American?
To be American is you love your country above all else.
I love this country. I was born here, raised here. I offered my life to serve this country.
And if you don't do your part to preserve what we have here and our culture, it's going to be gone. And we can't let that happen.
Yeah, that's Mic Drop.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.